some Fallout, and we're gonna also talk about, sadly, Anomolisa movie review. I saw this movie, and boy, was I surprised. Where do I start? Where do I start? Oh my gosh. Okay. The movie starts off literally with a black screen for a good 2 minutes, and you hear people just mumbling their heads off. And you're like, okay, something wrong with the movie, what's going on? But then you start to see a plane, clouds, and you're like, okay, this movie is going to be serene and beautiful. Then you encounter a guy named Ben. He's the main character in this movie, and he speaks British because he's got a British accent. And yeah, she's listening to these tunes on the plane, and you hear everyone just talking around him. And you're like, okay, this movie's gonna be. You automatically, I'm thinking this movie's gonna be good. It's gonna be interesting. But then when you cue into all that, everyone talking, everyone pretty much sounds the same. I mean, ask me, people will be like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? I mean, literally, everybody sounds the same. And then you think, okay, alright, whatever. So when he gets out of the airplane and he's in the airport and he's just walking and this theme continues on, everyone sounds the same. I mean, the guys sound the same. Then you hear girls talking, they sound the same. And then you're like, okay, what is going on? Little did I know, there's 3 people in this whole movie. Literally 3 people in this movie. And that's all. The guy in the movie, he plays also the female parts. And then the main actor who's Ben, he stays true to that character. He's the only one who doesn't really go on and starts talking to like anybody else. But there's another guy who does pretty much everything, and then there's one girl who does one girl part in this whole movie. So, but me, I did not know this. I just came into the movie, was watching this, and I was like, okay, what? Why is it weird? Is it all in this guy's head? Is Ben having mental issues? Like, what is going on? You don't know these things. They don't mention it at all. And then, yeah, you see him get into this hotel, trying to meet up with a couple of ladies, and yeah, they're like, again, they're talking like dudes. They got dudes' voices, and you're like, okay, something is wrong. Like, am I watching a tranny movie? You don't know. Literally, you don't know. And a side note, this movie has cussing left, right, and center. And you're like, what? Because I honestly, if the people in the movie theater, when they were watching this, they were like, okay. They just couldn't believe it, because you see the titles in the commercial, they're like, oh, best thing since this movie, the greatest movie of all times, it's realism within real. And then you're like, what? What does that mean? And literally, the puppet dolls are just cussing left, right, and center. And there's something about that movie, man. It really rubbed me the wrong way. In my honest opinion, it was one of the worst movies I've seen. I watched the whole thing and I still don't get it. I don't get what was the point of the whole movie. 1 minute he says he misses one of the girls that he met at the hotel. And wants to be with her, and then the next minute he literally has a one-night stand with the girl he calls Anomolisa, and apparently she has this like I guess you could say a disfigurement on her face, but you can barely see it. So I was like, what disfigurement are they talking about? And then you literally gotta like zone in to see what everyone's talking about. But oh my god, the movie was just weird. And there's actually nudity scenes in this movie. Well, Play-Doh puppet nudity, which is like. Luckily, there were no kids in this movie in the movie theater, because if they watched this, they'd be like, "Mommy, Daddy, what are you watching? Why does that guy have his dick in his hands?" It made no sense. And you're like, why did I need to see that? I don't want to see no Play-Doh dick. It makes no sense. Oh my god, this movie was just whack. Team America, hands down, better movie. Go and watch that. I'll watch that movie any day of the week. This movie, on the other hand, waste of money and a waste of time. That's why I didn't even want to be in front of the camera just doing. I just wanted to play Fallout because it didn't. I just couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. And the story is whack. Literally, there's times where his face comes off. No explanation, but his face comes off, and then you're like, okay, all right. Says he's gonna leave his wife. Doesn't do it. Goes back to his wife. Causes a ruckus at his own birthday party. And leaves the broad in the hotel room to fend for herself. I don't even think he paid for the bill. That's just how he is. But yeah, the movie was just whack. Just whack. Don't watch this movie. Save your funds. Save your movie for the upcoming blockbusters for the new year. Really, just do it. Just do it. I'm sad to say that this whole run through I haven't really killed anybody important, but I guess that's also an expression of how this movie went. It's just bad all around. Another video of Veils, and I'll see you on the next one.